welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
And welcome your 2029 Pittsburgh Steelers.
On one sideline, Mike Vrabel spent the first 4 of his NFL seasons as a player right here in the Steel City. And on the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, Greg Oltz are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. And he will not be able to get away. Good work getting in there to force him out of bounds. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose, and
remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. On the give, it's Henderson. Into space. He's taken down just shy of the 10. still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Great May. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Steelers, nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Gibson. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
3rd down and 1.
Go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 17 yards on that play. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On the ground, Gibson finds an alley to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3.
A little bit of a snowball effect going on. Things seem to be unraveling just a little bit here offensively. It was the miscommunication that led to the incomplete pass on the first play. Now it's a sack on second down, and they find themselves going the wrong direction.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's May.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it... just a foot race to the pylon, and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Marcus Jones now to return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Boys from the pool. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
And he lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, New England. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
On the return, it's Mitchell. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
No turn and hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard on the play.
It's 3rd and 4. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 47-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
3rd down and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Cougars.
This one complete, right side.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th down and
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. 1st and 10. Now from the 36. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And now it's fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game.
Big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Good looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. You'll start at the 4. Wow! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On second down, it's May. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up. Throwing now is May. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be rated out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. The break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10.
Tight end going in motion here. On play action. Here's May.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Williams in motion. May to the air once more. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Patriots.
Throw again. is made. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll get this out to Henderson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. His kick is perfect. And the Pats get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Mitchell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Let me tell you, man, this is one of the best defenses I've ever played against. Jesus, I mean, there's just no room for mistake against these guys.
I know it doesn't seem like
no room, just no room. It's not even like BS or anything. They're just fucking good. They're just a good team. They're just a good team. I mean, I'm catching the ball and getting hit instantly. Their defensive line's probably beating my offensive line. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game to win. This Patriot team is good.
Does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Lots to get to from a jam-packed Sunday of football. Let's get right into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is Jalen Tolbert. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Cowboys have no problem in this one. They win it going away. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they host the Tennessee Titans. And this is the Titans quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Titans have won 2 straight since the Week 2 loss. They go to 3-1 with the victory. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Justin Herbert. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Chargers get back to 500 at 2-2 with the road win. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. It is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun. It's May. His throw left side is complete. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, New England.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From out of the gun, here's May. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the 1st down at the 49-yard line.
And they continue to lean on him in these short yardage, need-to-have-it situations. Tough yards. He's been getting them over and over throughout the course of the game, and he picks up more than enough there on 3rd down.
That's gone. It's Tez Johnson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 3rd down is May. Throw across his body is complete, and he will not to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They're going. It's May. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Throwing on 2nd down. May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive following that sack.
To the pylon, he's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 10, 24-14. Work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the 1st half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the 2nd.
The throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Lions.
Here's Gibson. Finds room inside the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At the 20-yard line.
A carry now for Gibson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
To number 84. That's a
3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then As they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Henderson, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense? They're going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game.
Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. The motion man is Johnson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
May to throw on 2nd down. That complete to Henderson.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On 3rd and long, here's May. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. the ground.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
At the 20-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 20, here's second and 8.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. A run, and this is Henderson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down with the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On play action, here's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Towels waving, Steeler fans on their feet. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Throw on the run is complete. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Down by Burt Jackson. It's a loss of
On second down, it's May. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here's May.
New England.
He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
Brought down back at the 30.
They'll go up now for second down. To throw now. May. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work has separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Steelers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is brought in. He's inside the 30. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates that for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will go up by 7.
Makes the score Steelers 31. Patriots 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Down the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. New England going to take their second timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
That's into traffic, but taken in. The Pats will stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Third and short. And here is May. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's May again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision.
And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. He's off. They've taken the lead by one.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime because there's less than a minute. Not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal. This is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.